2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. The wonders to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom. To the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity. Shalom to the very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days. Excuse me, I'm the brother. I'm one coming to your video. Lord willing, is edifying, right? And you most definitely, we blowing the trumpet. Blowing the trumpet in Zion and let them know about what's about to go down, man. And I got a couple of videos I'm going to play and just get as much, scriptures as possible. But, these videos I've been getting from brothers that have been seen on the ground. One of the brothers, Yowana, the brother, he'll drop a lot of TikTok videos. So, I just want to just put a lot of them together. And Lord willing, if I can, I'll be able to merge them to one video. And they'll be on my page as well. But yeah, here you have it. Hey, like I said, we're not aiming the same devices. We know that at the end of the day, right? These leaders, these kings, right? They're keeping things. How can I say? Because we know all in all, everything has to crash, right, for this NWO to happen. So yes, they're not gonna knock America off right now, but they have to pretty much be in agreement to some degree to make this NWO pop off, right? So we could possibly see a Black Swan event, real soon, right? And pretty much with America putting tariffs on Canada, China, and Mexico. We know things are finna pretty much go speed up, to Jacob's trouble. Right, with those tariffs is definitely gonna it's definitely gonna make things speed up. What about to say? I had that for Black Swan event. Right. It says unexpected. The event is surprising and happens without warning. Right. So it's funny because they are the man, president, right, in Canada. Is pretty much he's sending tariffs back to America, right? And now he's at the point where he don't even care about cutting the grid. They've been taking down pretty much all America products inside the store. They've been taking all of those down. So it's gonna get real ugly. Then it's, like I said, you got Canada putting tariffs on America. You got Mexico putting tariffs on America. And actually, I got a video in here too as well. But Mexico actually closed the border to America, man. So it's definitely about to get ugly, man. Right? Just definitely pay attention. We're in the time of the MOTB is going to be played out.
Violate Ontario. I will do everything, including cut off their energy, with a smile on my face. And I'm encouraging every other province to do the same. Quebec, Manitoba, BC. We all have to act in unison out east. They rely on our energy. They need to feel the pain. They want to come at us hard. We're going to come back twice as hard.
That's heavy, man. Right? Because, pretty much Americans have been bullying the whole world. Right? And so now that, Trump saying, well, we're going to put tariffs on you and it's going to go into effect March 4th, which was yesterday. Hey, these leaders, they coming out saying, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna double down and it's gonna be back on you. And we finna cut y'all power, right? They was already saying places like New York, Michigan, I forgot the other states. I forgot the other states. I think I want to say Indiana, Indianapolis. New York. Yeah, I think I said New York already. But it just go to show you that he was already saying millions, right? Millions of people will be out of power real soon. And that can happen without warning, man. Well, they gave you a warning, but we don't know a certain date. So I got a couple of videos I want to play. Matter of fact, let me bring out the scripture right quick. Because definitely at the time of this scripture right here, the book of Matthew 24. right? And it's only going to be the beginning of sorrows, man, because we know if they cut that energy off, right? They cut the powers off, right? Hey, people up north going to pretty much going to be inside of like a purge. It's going to be like a purge, man. A purge. What's the other movie? The Hunger Games. You know, because without no power, you know, you can't maneuver around, man. You know, can't cut your lights on, can't cut the stove on, microwave. You know, so that's definitely a good tactic to bring in Jacob's trouble, right? And ultimately the MOTB, right? Yeah, because verse 8 really the point. I started at 6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, because we need events to happen to lead all the way up into the deliverance. You know, so yes, we're going to hear the rumors of wars, and the wars going to actually play out real soon. You know, we already seeing it right now. Sedition among men, right? The race wars, the class wars, right? The civil wars. Those things are blowing up right now, right? For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? So with that being said, right, say he pulled the plug, you know, tonight, right? This only the beginning of sorrows, man. You know, because the best believe when they cut it off, they're not going to be cutting it off just for 15 minutes, 18 hours. You know, it most definitely going to be out for a while, man, right? Because he said he wants them to feel the pain. He wants America to feel the pain that they're putting amongst other people, right? So I'm gonna play some more of these videos. I just start from right. I just go all the way down. Right, and let's see this charger work real quick. Salakia. Damn weak ass charger. But anyway, Salakia. I'm gonna run that back. Because like she said, they trying to get us to what? Run us out of food. They trying to get us to a point where we can't afford anything, food especially. And they feel like that we're going to turn on each other and attack each other. And which they will, you know. We will turn on each other. Right? Scripture says in the book of 2 Timothy 16, you know, niggas going to start doing what they want to do. Like, fuck it. You know? And like we said, we know these are tactics that Esau Edom is brewing to get the people to go crazy, right? And pretty much bring out that martial law, right? Signators 15, and best believe them boots gonna be on the ground once they pull that power outage. That's a good time to bring in the troops to set them up, right? And once the troops are already in visible sight, right, they won't be leaving no time soon, right? Signators 15. And 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? Their power, meaning they can go off the ways of how they feel to get their food by any means. You know, and like I had said one time in the video, it's just like how it was in the Purge when I was at the one on Staten Island, you know, and how they was trying to bribe them, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want $5,000? You know, pretty much they gotta get those lenses, you know. But the thing is, they had to do something wicked to get that money. They pretty much wanted them to go out and purge, get rid of people, right? And that's how it's going to be just to get just to eat in these days to come. You gotta have that C help. They want you to sell out, But first, before you selling out, right, they're gonna make sure it's straight chaos, man. Let me go down some more.
Thanks so much for having me on there. And for the sake of the American people and the Canadian people, he needs to pull back. I'm going to tell you exactly.
Yeah, we're all gonna. You got cash, Apple?
President Trump ran out of
You're gonna have it. I'll get 10,000 because I'm already knowing this is gonna be a disaster right now.
and lower cost. It's going to work totally opposite. Plants will close down within a week. Assembly plants in Michigan,
Wow.
which is a red state. Manufacturing will stop, and the people of the U.S., which I absolutely love, the American people, they're going to be paying more. The market is going to go downhill faster than the American also came.
It's true,
It's
Apple.
going to be an absolute disaster.
Wait till you hear what he has to say, though.
We're your largest trading partner. I don't want to respond, but we will respond like they've never seen before. You need our uranium, you need our potash, you need our high-grade nickel. I will stop
Nickel, especially.
50% of your military and manufacturing needs. Your aluminum, the steel, the lumber,
Aluminum, 100,000 jobs being lost.
disaster. And this is all due to one person, that's President Trump. I have talked to endless governors, Republican governors and Democrats, senators and Congress people. I love the U.S. I lived there for 20 years. They're all saying this is the craziest thing that someone could ever do. It's going to create massive problems.
Well, let me ask you. You said a couple of things there I want to ask you about. First of all, you said that
You should even
you
stuttering.
will respond. Help me understand what you expect the Canadian Prime Minister might do, and what you yourself might do as the leader of a province there in Canada.
Thinking about going forward, but
Sorry, commercials. You won't be able to buy anything anyhow.
we'll respond strongly, and we don't want to. On the critical minerals, I will stop shipments going into the U.S. for nickel. It will shut
Wow.
down manufacturing because 50% of the nickel you use is coming out of Ontario.
Nope.
We ordered our bureaucrats to cut off tens of billions of dollars of contracts that we have with the U.S. We are the
Nickel is very important, by the way. We need nickel.
we're 36 ton of products from 35 states. I talked to the governor of Kentucky and Mitch McConnell, Patrick Berman. I'm going after absolutely every.
Right, and Salaki, but damn bitch kept talking a lot of the time, and while he was making key points, but pretty much he just letting you know, like, ain't really trying to do it, but if Trump's gonna push the button, he got to match that energy. So you definitely about to see economic collapse, right? Right, see the inflation going to hyperinflation. Gas finna shoot up. Food prices definitely finna shoot up, right? And like you were saying, because America's a big consumer, so if you if you burning all these bridges, now you trying to reach out to them, they definitely about to tax you, man. Right? Because now we at that point where a lot of these nations, right, like the BRICS nation, they don't even pretty much don't got to depend on America no more, man. Man, it's about to get ugly. I got a couple more videos on my phone turn on. Yeah. Damn, I had that many left. It's cool. We can get through them, though. We can get through them.
We have some big news right now. We're getting the first Canadian response to Donald Trump's tariffs. Doug Ford, who is the
So, like it says, who could be the first to feel the impacts of Trump's tariffs he plans to impose on Canada? Residents of New York, Vermont, California, Minnesota, and Dakota. And this is going to trickle down to everybody. Best believe.
recently re-elected premier in Ontario doubled down on his threat to potentially cut off electricity imports to the United States from Canada if Trump goes through with these tariffs tomorrow. Specifically, in a press conference today, he said if they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do anything, including cutting off their energy with a smile on my face. Ontario, if you don't know, is a major electricity exporter to New York, Michigan, and Minnesota specifically. Now, I've done a full breakdown on my Substack of everything that will be impacted by the tariffs. You
Yeah, I gotta stop it right there because I'm listening to him, but I did have a notification pop up when I was recording it, and it was like measles outbreak, right? And like I brought out in the book of Matthew 24, right, talking about the pestilences, man, these diseases. So we definitely right here at the door of it, man. We, there's so many things coming out from different angles, but we just gotta be being circumspect and paying attention. But like he was saying, these gonna be the ones gonna feel it, right? California, Minnesota, New York, a lot of up north states gonna feel it. Let me go back some.
From Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, sometime in the next few hours. Ford is also urging consumers, retailers, and municipalities to source goods from Ontario rather than from America. Because ultimately, tariffs hurt everyone. They hurt the exporter, they hurt the importer, right? They're going to hurt Canadians, they're going to hurt Americans. So we'll see what happens. Ford is a bombastic personality in Canadian politics. He does not speak for the entire country. He does speak for parts of Ontario, though. And we'll see if he follows through on this threat. Follow on for all the news you know.
Yes, sir. So, Con, here you have it. Let me keep going. All right, so this is Ontario. They pulling back what the alcohol, the wine, all the products coming from America. They taking them off the shelves. Right, this is definitely heating up, man.
Here it goes. The tariffs are on. But here's the truth they're not telling you. The tariffs that Canada levies and imposes right now on U.S. products, this is not new. It's been predating Trump. Milk, 270% tariff. Cheese, 245%. Butter, 298%. Chicken, 238%. Sausages, 69.9%. Copper, 48% tariff. 45% tariff. 45% tariff. We tariff their metal orders and their cars. And cars, 45%. For tariffing American cars, usually tariffs are to protect your own industry network. You don't have any Canadian car manufacturers. Canadians love Americans. The hypocrisy is uncanny. All these tariffs have been online from way before the open. Sure, a lot of it has to do with supply management, and they're based on rules. It does not absolve the fact that we tariff American goods. We are not for free trade, absolutely not. If not, we would flood the market with American products. In the end, this is nothing more than another hidden tax. Our industries cannot compete with the American industries. So the real loser is the consumer, the Canadian consumer, who ends up paying a higher price. Now the question becomes, why are our industries competitive? And that could be taxes, regulations, or just overall poor economic environments. But in the end, there's no need to rage. Canada, we're hypocrites.
Right, and it's just the fact that he's trying to he's trying to make a point. That's all it is. So he's willing to put it all on the line and risk, and destroy his own country, Canada, just by trying to prove the point to America. Right, that's gonna lead me to one of my last precepts in 2 Corinthians 16, the victuals. And it's gonna pretty much conclude for the next scripture video as well. It says, "Behold, victuals," verse 21. "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." Right? And that's what we're seeing, famine going up. Right? You about to start seeing these shelves get more empty because of the fact that things it's like prices finna go up. Right, store shelves going to be empty and then you have gas going up. So a lot of these companies not going to be making it to these 18 wheelers not going to be making it to these plants, distribution centers, yeah, they about to, with them getting tariffs from Mexico, a lot of the produce, right, definitely going to see shelves empty. And if you do see things on the shelf, it's going to be at a higher price because pretty much it's damn near what you call rare. So I forgot how it is in supply and demand. Yeah, supply and demand, So if it is on the shelf, best believe, it's going to be 6 times the price. right? Which we talk about hyperinflation. But I'm going to go ahead and play this last video. Got two more videos. Right, man. Hey, man, it's about to get ugly. There's like, it looks like, America's being boxed there. You can't go to, let's say a judgment ultimately coming to America. You can't go to the Canada, and you can't go to Mexico. I'm pretty sure they're kicking Americans out of Mexico right now. Right, let me play this last video.
Breaking fuck the news. China has responded with a 50% retaliatory tariff on all American goods. Canada again is threatening to shut that motherfucking power wall. Doug Ford is threatening to cut that motherfucking power off. Don't know what Mexico's doing.
Just showed you what Mexico doing. They look, you ain't getting nothing from us. You can't even come over here, And we know we ain't trying to fuck around with the tribe of Issachar, man. Them boys cutthroat. But yeah, you got China, sending back tariffs to America, right? You want some odd stuff, it's gonna tax you even more. So we definitely have a good time. Just like I said, be aware. Lights can go out at any given moment, right? But that was really that on that. I just wanted to bring out those videos. It's the same, keep blowing the horn. Keep blowing the horn, let you know that hey, it's soon about to pop. Right? Ain't too much water that this canister can hold. Right? So I'm gonna close out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh, Shabbat, Shem, Kakadash, and on to the next one. Shalom.